This is Guns, Knives, Watches, and this is the Titanium Canteen from Heavy Cover and Keep Titanium. It comes with of course, a titanium canteen cup, which is the butterfly style handle, a titanium lid, of course, for the canteen cup, and then this one has an optional titanium lid for the canteen. It comes standard with the plastic one. It's a very small upgrade for this. I just got it for the kicks and just see how they made it. If you believe to be successful out in the woods, you need something like this, then Eddie Bernays and the marketers of the world, the advertisers and everything, have done a really good job at convincing you that bigger, more expensive, and better, or smaller, lighter, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You've been sold a pile of shit. You've been brainwashed and you don't realize it. Because this is about 150 bucks. That's not cheap. And it holds 32 fluid ounces of liquid. And it comes in at weight. At 10.65 ounces. And to give you a concept of what that is in pounds, it is 0.666 of a pound. Now, on another note, that's 150 bucks. Let me show you something that's not 150 bucks. Let me show you something that is 40 some bucks. I think it's 35, probably 40 with shipping and everything. That's going to come in at 0.814 pounds or 13 ounces. So we've got a couple ounces heavier. It's the same size container. It's made out of stainless steel instead of titanium. Has a wide mouth as opposed to the smaller mouth on the titanium one. I know that on this camera it doesn't seem like there's a tremendous amount of difference because there's a flange there. Trust me, there's a tremendous difference. So for around, let's say, 40 bucks, I've got the canteen cup, I've got this, I've got that. Same butterfly style handles. I have the option of put a string through there. Actually, they have that fish mouth spreader, but we're not going to talk about that. And it's got a few other things. The handles don't flap around this, there, or the other like they do on this one. But if you're used to these, you're used to them. It's just the way it is. But that's what you get basically for a couple more ounces and a lot less money. Now, am I just pumping the Pathfinder store and the Pathfinder school? No, because there are a lot of things they do I think that are screwed up. There's a lot of things that they do that I think are usable in today's world when you're not trying to reenact some primitive type setup. I have learned some primitive skills from watching his videos, this, there, or the other. Do I watch him because he was on TV? No. Dave Canterbury, unfortunately, I never watched his TV show because I really don't get into that kind of shit. I don't watch war movies. I don't watch gangster movies. I don't watch any of that type of crap. It's just the way I am. Grandpa was a gangster. I really don't fucking like, you know, that's just the way it was, I live in a town called Little Chicago. That used to be nicknamed Little Chicago. Why was that? Was because after Al Capone got fucking kicked out of Chicago, a lot of his lieutenants came here because it was just a nice little quiet town. And right now it is within 70% of the population of the United States within a 12-hour drive. So, here we go. It's still a pretty good center. Let's get there, universe, man. You got some markings on the inside of this one to actually tell you how much solution you're putting in there, if that really matters to you. If you're cooking up something that is a cookie cutter type thing, or where it has instructions and you'll probably use that. I don't. I just wing it because I don't like usually the way in which their instructions give out the product. So this is about 40 bucks. This is about 150 bucks. If between the two, I would definitely go with this one. The big advantage between both of them over, let's say, something like a clean canteen is they will fit under a damn sink in a in a small lavatory sink where you normally wash your hands. That's an important thing to me. For some reason, I have to do that quite a bit. The larger mouth on this one makes it easier than this one because you're coming at it at an angle, and you just need it to kind of pour in there. When you have that, it's a smaller hole to hit. I'll give you an example of the clean canteens. There are the clean canteens as opposed to these. They're quite a bit taller. I mean, quite a bit taller. That's my only biggest gripe with them. Of course, this is a 27 fluid ounce clean canteen with that there optional type lid there. And that lid's kind of heavy if you haven't watched any of my other videos or from my other channel. One thing Clean Canteen dominates, and I mean, this is something, and I'll just show you my ultimate setups if I was to do something. My ultimate, I'm walking out the door. I don't know if I'm going to be coming back in it. What is going with me? Well, one is two of these Pathfinder bottles. I'm taking one Pathfinder cup because you can buy the bottle sometimes without the cup. It depends on if they have it in stock. Okay. The other thing I'm taking with me is this clean canteen, which looks like this clean canteen. If you didn't see the thing, it's insulated. This is a 27 fluid ounce clean canteen. This is a 20 ounce, which means you have 7 ounces of air, man, in there. And this is the ultimate for actually keeping things warm or cold. I only use it for keeping things warm. I put coffee in it. If it's in your cabinet, the easiest way to pick it out is the difference of the bottom. It has that polished stainless steel bottom on it. Fits in a cup of a car, the best in the world. So if I'm going and I don't know where I'm going or what's happening in my world, I'm taking this because, listen, hot coffee is the best thing in the middle of winter or this, that, or the other. I like hot coffee almost any time unless I'm in the middle of the desert. And I like cold coffee, but let's don't go there. Put some ice cubes in it, man. And then you've got the Pathfinder bottle and cup. Those are my ultimate setups. If you're nostalgic for punishment and pain, you can get into things like the Pathfinder Canteen, which I think is a really good setup if you're nostalgic for that, or if you need something that's 40 fluid ounces. Sometimes that difference in weight in volume matters to me. I think about 40 is really good, especially when I go out with the kids. And this gives me a lot of different options as far as my other one I use quite a bit. That one's my stunt. It's the stunt dude, man. I don't have enough money to have a stunt one of these because it's just not worth it economically for me. And if you think you just have to have this thing to survive out in the wilderness or this, that, or the other, thanks Sigmund Freud and Eddie Bernays and all the marketers and all the people that have sold you all of the shit that probably has your ass in debt and no possible way of coming out of it, because it really honestly doesn't take that much to survive and be very comfortable. As I said, in my extravagant life nowadays, I have an insulated clean canteen with this optional lid for my coffee, which I think is about as coolest thing since sliced bread, but I never could have afforded that any other time in my life. And the Pathfinder bottle and cup, which is just a convenient package, honestly. The Pathfinder Stove, I think, bites weenie, and I would never, ever, 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 never, ever recommend that because I think they want you to put it on the top, or I don't know what the hell they want you to do. They got so much shit going on. As I said, some of their products are good, some of their products are bad. And I don't give a shit if Dave Canterbury was on fucking TV or not. I don't watch that shit. So I buy it because it's a good product. And this is Guns, Knives, Watches. Remember, have a good new year. Support your troops. And the giveaway stuff is probably going out tomorrow because I'm having a pretty damn good day today. And I haven't so far been able to string 2 good days together. But I think today I'm feeling good for tomorrow for some reason. I'm optimistic. Of course, I'm always optimistic about my damn health. But tomorrow I think I'm going to be able to get all my shit done like going to the post office and that type crap. Jacob, I got your package. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I hope you all had a great holiday. I hope everyone had a great holiday season. A Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I'm excited and looking forward to the new year. It gives me the ability to consolidate my life. Remember, don't go out and just buy this shit. If you have $150 to spend on this frivolous crap, knock yourself out. If you have 60 some bucks, to buy this one, that's cool too. But don't think that these are the necessities of life. You can. I like this setup. It's just my perfect setup. I like this setup, and this thing's extravagant for me. I mean, but sometimes when I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I'd like to grab some coffee and be able to take it with me and it still be warm. Especially if I'm going to get wet or something, it just makes me feel better, especially coming off of a trail or something like that, or da-da-da-da-da. But have a good one. As I said, if you've been indoctrinated in, if it's more expensive, it's better, this, that, or the other, thank Eddie Bernays and Sigmund Freud, man. The Freud dude. Because they've got you brainwashed, and you have no idea. They're just going to keep taking the virtual cage and turning it and turning it and turning it. It's all part of the process, folks. Have a good one.